Hi, my name is Rachel Lynch, and I'm going to start the speech off with one of my favorite quotes, and that would be a Fruit Loop in a world full of Cheerios. We are going to dive into my family, then take a swim through my hobbies, and then finally we will dry off with what I'm studying in college and why. First, my family is only a family of four. I am the youngest, and my brother is 6 years older than me. Yeah, I know that may seem like I'm a mistake, but really, my mom calls me her miracle child. They tried to conceive 2 years after my brother was born, but there was many medical complications. Miraculously, after my mom had some surgeries and they did some things, either this was going to work or it wasn't going to work. So they got me, and my mother is very happy. When I was 4 months old, they thought I had leukemia, which was good that I didn't because I almost died, which is another reason they call me their miracle child. My older brother's name is Jacob, and I couldn't be more happy to be 6 years apart because it has brought us closer together. I grew up in Lexington, Nebraska, and I've lived here my entire life until I moved off to college, which we will dry off with that later. My parents always taught me just to be me. They taught me to be who I am, why I want to be me, and to not let anyone get in the way of that. Now, we are going to take a little swim through my hobbies, which actually swimming is one of my hobbies. I love being outdoors, going to the lake, going camping, playing golf, tennis. I played that in high school. I played softball for 14 years of my life. I love going to church, which it may not seem like a hobby, but with how much stuff I've gone through in my life, going to church is something that I've always done, and it just keeps me going. It keeps furthering me. I love running. I love to run just to stay healthy, and I love running 5Ks, and my very first color run is next month, and I couldn't be more excited. I've swam through a few of my hobbies. Let's dry off with my college experience thus far and what I'm going into. I go to Fort Hays State University in Hays, Kansas, which is about 2.5 hours south of my hometown. I know. It's not that far away, it's out of state, and why would anyone want to move to Kansas? I know, I get that spiel and those questions all the time. But for me, it's home away from home. And I am majoring in elementary and special education with the minor in leadership studies. I am going into LED because I love working with kids. I love kids. They are a huge part of my life. But special ed has a really deep spot in my heart because my little cousin has Asperger's syndrome, and ever since we were cousins, he's always clung to me. So, now that we have dove into my family, cooled off with my hobbies, and dried ourselves off with my family, the one thing I don't want you to forget is to be a Fruit Loop in a world full of cheer.